And the new Klingon bridge. This is what you'll get for free as a default bridge. Okay, HS, understandable. I did put spoilers in my stream title for those who don't want to watch the new content yet. Right, we'll talk to the people in order. Speak with the assembled captains. Martog first, where is he? Hey, old man. Shouldn't you be Emperor by now?
And then he said, either move, or I'm going to have to place you under arrest. Ah! A Ferengi Starfleet cadet telling 3 Klingon warriors to move. That boy had more courage than 10 of these Nook pools surrounding Jimpak. Remember this. Courage comes in all sizes and shapes.
Yeah, that's a nice callback to a Nog.
Dahar Master Kang knew this as well. When I was a child, he told me of his glorious adventures. He went into battle with brave and honorable warriors from many worlds. Humans, Trill, even Vulcans.
I do not care what planets they come from. If they are here to knock Jempak from his throne, they are friends of mine. If we are victorious, I will drink with them and sing great songs of glory. And should we die, I will see them in Stovacor, and we will take our place among the honored dead.
I'm beginning to wonder how many of these characters will be red shirts in this battle and die. I don't think she'll die, but he might. Somebody's got to die at some point. John Pock, maybe. Well, hello there. I want to talk to you, not you.
There is a human saying. Necessity is the mother of invention. After all I have experienced in this war, I have come to realize the profound wisdom in those words. Necessity drove me to create defenses against the tricks of Akar. It has driven us to work with the Alachi on defenses against a weapon that once belonged to us.
True.
It also led to the means to close mycelial rifts and restore the sanity of corrupted Elachi, to turn foes into friends.
Indeed, we gained staunch allies in the liberated Alachi. The ETs.
I suppose necessity drove us to join the fight against Jempak. Although the chance to make a tidy profit was also a motivating factor. I suspect the Nausicaans, Lethians, and Ferasans felt the necessity of staying loyal to Jempak. Too bad. They're about to learn they're backing the wrong side.
Are you sure your knicker elastic is up to the strains of battle? Or will it snap? I'll be happy to help you with that. Okay, zombie, what's up with you?
As we stand ready to attack Jimpak, I am reminded of another adversary, Cole of House Cole. Like Jimpak, he craved personal power, to be the single ruler of the Empire. For a time, it seemed that he would succeed, but in the end, his arrogance led to his undoing. Such will be the fate of Jimpak today.
Yeah, Cor was a young man when she knew him, I suppose. Before he redeemed himself in battle against the Jem'Hadar. And died like a hero. What was it? A traditional warrior all the way, or something like that? A noble warrior.
The orders of such a dishonorable leader. Fortunately, there are others who stand ready to take his place and serve the Empire well. The future holds no place for Jimpak and those like him. The only place for them is Grethor.
Yes, it's Captain Kargan, the one who throws full force at an enemy and thinks that's tactics. Only to have it all destroyed in the Iconian War. Yes, I doubt Jumpuck will seek an honourable end to this conflict. Yes, he's probably going to do something silly.
Jimpuck ordered the invasion of Gorn's
Right,
space
Kermit.
and forced our king to bend the knee. Since then, we have been little more than puppets of the Empire and of Jimpuck. Today, we will fight for the Empire, not as pawns, but as equals. Today, the puppets will cut the strings.
Now I like that, the Gorn being recognised as conquered race. And some of them have risen up through the ranks from slavery or whatever. Where's the Gorn females though?
Warriors from many worlds, you stand ready to fight and restore the Empire. It is my honor to go into battle with you. Know this. Today, the forces of Jimpuck will know defeat.
You know what you must do. Face your enemy, show them your blade, fight well, in the name of Kalis, and for the glory of the Empire.
Fucha.
Remember what you fight for today. All of you, no matter what world you call home, know what it means to be Klingon. If that is in your heart, and the enemy takes your life, today will be a good day to die.
Win or lose, the Klingon Empire will not fall this day. You have the word of a Starfleet Admiral.
Well said. All hands, report to your stations. We depart for Kronos soon. Dismissed.
A lot of clicking continue.
Before you return to your ship, I would speak to you.
What do you want?
A lot is riding on the Alachi, and their modifications to this vessel. Do they have your confidence, your trust?
Well, they do, but you seem to be pacing like you're desperate for a pee.
Let us hope so. There is one other matter, a personal request.
Let's hear it.
You were at my side in Grethor. You know of the deal I made to secure Lorel's freedom. I have asked those I trust to fulfill my oath should I fall in battle. I count you among their number. If I die before ending Akar and Jempak, will you do what must be done to send them both to Grethor?
I will do what I can, should that come to pass.
Very well. By your hand or mine, may Akar and Jempak stand before Feklar on this day.
Do we have to free Gowron then? I can't quite remember the other episode, even though I've played it 20 times. Fight well, matriarch.
The fleet is in position. Beam back to your ship when you are ready to proceed.
Jawohl.
The fleet is in position, just outside the range of enemy sensors. When the word is given, we'll go to maximum warp and travel to the assigned coordinates. Move your vessel into position when you are ready.
Understood, General. USS Dyslexington out. A staging ground. We've got Gorn, Discovery Klingons, normal Klingons, and
You are
Orions.
prepared for battle. I will give the order to to begin the invasion of Kronos.
Surprised the rest of the Alliance isn't here, but we've got, what's his name? Kargren, the leader of the Klingon part of the Alliance. Let's go.
For honor, for glory, for the Empire!
For freedom! For the children! Who will save the children?
All ships have reported in. We are holding position outside the Praxis debris field. Loyalist forces are moving into defensive positions as expected.
This is just Lexington, ready when you are.
The last time I saw Praxis, it was the first night of a full moon. Like the Empire, I thought it would last forever. And yet now, the Empire is shattered, like the moon above our homeworld.
How poetic. Unlike Praxis, the Empire can be restored.
Indeed, it is our duty, and we will not fail. Attention all hands! The time has come. Begin the assault. For the Empire!
Red alert, all hands to battle stations.
Yes!
Batten down the hatches. Put the cats back in their boxes.
Fighting range. Tactical, full power to disruptors.
The incoming hostiles are Neptune, Nausicaa, and Bravo.
The cowards set this storm.
That's softened them up.
Well, are you going to chew ligament all day? Shut up and fight!
Or surrender, like a coward you are.
Gunner, you may fire the weapon at will.
Uh-oh.
Christock is ready to fire, but it isn't targeting the Katinga.
Where is it?
What? All ships to evasive access!
I have no idea what's going on. Iceberg! Got to keep on top of that loot.
I will tear your pathetic fleet apart, Jofra. Ship vice.
Direct hit on the Volcar. They're breaking up.
If Jim Pock will not willingly fire upon us, then we must trick him into doing so.
Keep fighting!
Mycelial rift.
What it means to be Klingons!
We need to adjust our tactics. For that weapon will be the death of us all.
All ships maintain evasive maneuver. Kana Nukara Poknash!
I went a bit too fast there. I think we're supposed to be using some tactics that I wasn't paying too much attention to.
You've been targeted by the Krista. Run to the Katinga and draw Jempok's fire to me.
Well, where are you?
You've been targeted by the Crystal. Rendezvous with the Katina and draw Gempok's fire to me.
Are we supposed to do
All
this?
hands, prepare to be targeted by the mycelial weapon. Brace for impact.
So I think we're supposed to run back to the ship with the red circle around it.
I told you not to fire at Jaula. Was she destroyed?
I cannot tell. Too much interference on sensors.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
It worked. Tarsev's device worked.
Once more onto the breach.
Have we disabled the mycelial rift weapon? I don't know what's going on right now. Was that our weapon or something?
Are here to fight at your side and your cause.
Glory to you, Tarsev, and to your people. Kabla!
I didn't want kind of watching. Focus on a no-bound traitor.
I believe you touched the nerve, my lord. The Crystal is the cloaking for battle.
I'm going to fill up my inventory at this rate,
Destroy every vessel
which I just did.
as a Katinga, but leave her intact.
All vessels, fire to disable the Crystal. They will not have a warrior stay.
Reading fluctuations in shield and impulse systems on the Crystal. Your weapons are still online, however.
I think I've targeted the right ship.
Crystal is taking damage, but they are still in the fight. Keep up the pressure! Leaving massive system failures on the Crystal and their main drivers are still clouded. They are disabled.
Break out the blood wine. Watch the stars are clear of our enemies.
Whoa! I went too hot. It's hard to see what's going on with my eyes. Maybe I should have paid more attention to the dialogue to know what to do. I might as well use this opportunity to empty the inventory. No damage, I don't think. NPCs are doing half the battle now, but on normal difficulty that would be a problem, but on advanced difficulty they don't tend to win. Oh, has the battle ended? I thought they only won on normal difficulty.
To all warriors aboard the Christak, this is Matriarch Jaula. You are beaten. Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
Not
Surrender
yet. Not while there's loot sitting there. I don't want to warp out and miss out on it. I think I killed the big ship before I died. It was the little ships concentrating fire on me that got me. This is what you got to do to pick up loot. I need loot to stack better. Damn freaking engines. Cooperate engines. So fourth wall breaking.
To all warriors aboard the Kristak, this is Matriarch Jaula. You are beaten. Stand down and prepare to be boarded. Surrender the tyrant Jimpak to me, and you will be shown leniency. Defend him, and you will know death.
You will know pain, and you will know suffering, and you will know death. You really think they'll surrender, Jula?
There will be no victory for you today, traitors. If I cannot have Kronos, no one will.
Oh crap.
I will detonate the very weapon that Lorel used to become Chancellor. The
Ah.
whole world will become the grave of the Klingon Empire. Test me at your peril.
What a bastard. That weapon, nice callback to the Discovery episode where Cronus could just be destroyed. That's how the Emperors, the Chancellors, gain power, by passing that weapon down from each other. No politics, no campaigning and voting, just you're next, here's the weapon, now you're in power, I'm off to die in battle. But he would destroy his home world. That's insane.
It is called a hydrobomb. A terrorist placed it in the planet's core during the war with the Federation. Some allies acquired the detonator and gave it to me. It allowed me to give the High Council a choice. Accept my leadership, end the war, or face the
Or
destruction
die.
of Kronos.
And now Jumpock is offering a similar choice.
He has beamed to the Great Hall and raised defensive shields. He means to dig in, wait for reinforcements, and force us to quit the field. If we push too hard, call his bluff.
The Bloodwine, I think he's on Romulan ale. We need more options, and fast! How do we disable that bomb so it can't go off?
I have known Jimpak longer than any of you. I have faced him in battle. I know his heart. Go to him and issue a formal challenge. His pride, his arrogance will not allow him to refuse you.
So it's a duel! Who? Do you challenge me to a duel?
Sometimes the old ways are best. Face the filthy Patak, Jabula, and bury your blade in his heart.
Oh, not his skull this time.
Whatever you plan to do, I recommend haste. The IKS Targ is approaching with a fleet at high warp.
A car! Son of a cam!
Very well.
Shaft.
Adetpa, I want you and Cochrane to lead our forces here against Akar and his fleet. I will lead a team to First City and seek to challenge Jempak there. As former chancellors, I would like Lorel and Martok at my side to bear witness to our honorable victory.
Very well, I'm going with you in case you fail. And then I will rule the Empire.
If that is your wish, I will not deny you. We will transport as close as we can to the Great Hall and begin the final assault from there. Kapla!
Kaplooey! Yep. If they fail in the challenge, I'll challenge him and I'll rule the Empire from then onwards.
Have a word with Adetpa, if we survive. This is not an ideal place to begin our attack. That smell, worse than Feklaw's backside.
Under the circumstances, this was the closest she could get us to the Great Hall. Plug your nose and forge on.
Klingons do not submit to stink.
I know a path that leads to the proving grounds. From there, we should be able to fight our way to the Great Hall.
I'm so glad I'm wearing a combat helmet with an air filtration system.
Listen, do you hear? The sounds of battle. and bloodthirsty targs. Keep your weapons handy. The enemy is nearby.
I thought my ship's BO was powerful, but this place really stinks.
Be wary. Around here, we have more than Jimpok's troops to worry about.
They stand to suffer under Jimpok's rule. We may have more allies here than you think, General.
Right, we've got to clear the slums. Does that mean we kill them? Because Klingons wouldn't accept any less. Anything less than death. I think ball lightning might be a little overpowered. I hope I don't have to kill the Orion dancers. Just having a look around. Yeah, the Orion dancers have taken cover.
Look, dissension in the ranks. Now is the time to strike.
Take the loyalists down while they are distracted.
Hold your fire! I am General Martok. Who do you fight for?
We are warriors of House Kang, General. We fight to restore the Empire.
Then join us! Now which way was I? Maybe the ones on our side should wear yellow armbands. So we know who's who. Oh, this is familiar. Oh, force field in the sky. They did say they raised the force field. And this is the fighting pit. Sit down, Dahar Master. Old men need to sit down. Damn, every time I click a kit module I get killed. Well, not every time, but you know what I mean. The animation gets you killed. I can't see what I'm deleting there. Did I get injured? Nope. That was a strong Dahar Master. He's the fight champion. Deploy the targs.
Hopla! Well fought, Orion. That Orion was leading the defense here. Let us see what he knows about enemy defenses.
Tell me what you know, or die.
The Lady Jaula of House Mokai. Truly, it is an honor to meet you. Please, allow me to offer you my personal gratitude.
Gratitude? What? I do not know you, Orion. What are you talking about?
I'm wondering about that myself.
His name is Usan Vek, and he is a notorious pirate. I suspect he's thanking you for all the good business this war has provided him. He made the mistake of attacking some freighters carrying goods from my house. A mistake he will never make again, if he is wise.
Consider that lesson well learned, General. I have far better uses for my ships than to serve as target practice for the warriors of House Martok.
He's got a wife-beater mustache. Reminisce later. We've got defense screens to cut through.
That's a tall order, friend. There isn't much around here that can get past those shields. Fortunately for you, I happen to have something that will. For the right price, of course.
How about I ensure you don't die right now? Is that a good enough price?
Earlier, you mentioned your gratitude. Provide us with the means to bypass the shielding, and we shall express our gratitude to you in return. Unless you want to trade with the Emperor.
I've seen what the Emperor does to Orions, my lady. We have a deal. Not far from here, some associates of mine are guarding a shipment of Tetrion explosives. They will knock that shielding down quite nicely. Though there is a small issue to be dealt with, I'm afraid.
Are we talking those Tetrion mines?
My associates recently informed me that their position was in danger of being compromised by Imperial security. Unless you want those Tetrion lovelies in the hands of the Emperor, I'd suggest lending my people a hand. You'll find them at the following coordinates.
Ready, weapons? Let's move out. Hang on a minute, do we not go to the bar and have a drink first?
I am not sure if he is bold or insane.
I suspect the pirate operating in the Empire would need to be both, General.
Lower your weapons. Usan Vek sent us.
That Gorn is Usan Vek's enforcer. Talk to him about the explosives.
I heard you had some beans. We need explosives to get through. You explosive ass.
The Goths told us help was on the way. Nice to see he wasn't lying. Imperial security has arrested my crew pinned down inside. If you're here to help, you need to get in there.
We'll do what we can. We need those Tetrion charges.
We can talk about such things after we save my crew. Agreed?
Yeah, reluctantly.
What's your aim? Would you want to blow up your prize, would you?
Good advice. Shoot at Imperial security forces only.
I'm guessing it's this way. Nope, that's a force field. hang on a minute, it was that way. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, there we go. What's your aim? Auto fire should handle it, but I don't want to blow up what shouldn't be blown up. Hurry up and die. Yep, the Maker rifle is like beam overload for the ground.
Ask the Gorn to check the cargo manifest. There may not be enough here to get the job done.
Well, we saved the Gorns. I want to save Orion women.
According to the cargo manifest, all of the Tetrion charges are in here. Is it a problem?
There may not be enough for what we need to do.
What are you trying to do? There's enough Tetrion in here to blow up a dreadnought.
What about a tactical cube? We need to knock down the shielding around the Great Hall, because we're traitors to the Emperor.
See, you'll need to hit it at a weak point. Cause enough of a surge to overload the primary emitters and the backup grid.
Makes sense. Any recommendations?
Scanning. Found one. Courtyard side entrance, not far from here. It's a narrower approach. Less need to repel firepower of the same magnitude as the front gates.
How dare you scan? I'm a Starfleet officer. I'm withdrawing from not scanning enough.
Very well. Secure the charges and prepare for battle. We must not fail now.
Let's get what we need and move out.
Battle is won. Gather the Tetrion charges while you can.
Yep, let's really sell the reward from this mission. Quark, are you in there? Cool, I wish I had a bag to put all these in.
We've got what we came for. Let's go.
I'm assuming it's back out the way we came in. Nothing else in here of interest? There's an Orion woman up there, but I ain't got time for Nookie. Hang on a minute, I need to hydrate.
Over there, by that field. Place the charges there. Quickly, set the Tetri on charges.
There's supposed to be a clicky here. Ah, yes, you've got to stand almost on top of it to find the clicky. Wouldn't it be able to place them all up the wall?
Now, get to a safe distance and detonate them.
Worked! We're through! Alright men, this is where it gets tough. Oh, and women, it's Discovery after all. This is an electrifying experience. This is a good feel, this battle. Feels like you're really in the trenches. Even though you're actually in the city blocks.
Reinforcements are beaming in. Prepare for battle.
What do you think I was doing? Well, I wasn't prepared for battle, but now I am, now that you said that. Maybe you should tell me to be careful as well. Because I didn't know I was supposed to do that. Hey, stop headbutting me. I know it's Klingon, but ouch. Say goodbye to your shields. God, them were fast. Gotta try this on melee at some point. What?
The Emperor awaits you in the Great Hall.
Face him.
Is he dead?
You have the spine for it.
Has he gone to Stobacor? With honour?
Go. Do what must be done.
Need to return.
No, he's still standing.
Join the fight there. From one ex-chancellor to another.
The Sword of Kalis. Martug,
We have business within the Great Hall.
you've gone to get some honour. I suspect he's gonna do some kind of suicide attack. To take out whatever John Pox ace in the hole might be. Which will be a true honourable death, like he'll be singing and everything. Which way am I going? Enter the Great Hall. I suppose it's the big doors. Maybe not. Ah, maybe it's these doors. Yeah. I was heading towards the exchange by mistake.
Do you miss this place, Mother?
Tugs with armour?
This is as close as you'll get to being
I brought your mummy to you. I heard you were having a tantrum.
You are blocking my path, lackey. Make way!
arrogant, misbegotten clone. Janchu!
Your grandfather needs you to replace him. Oh, Jaula and Jumpock are at it.
Athens here. You will not save her. Jaula will die on the Emperor's blade.
Those force fields are blocking our way. Destroy the emitters in the walls to bring them down.
The emitters in the wall, she said.
So many fools, all eager to fight in a burning house. Ha ha! Clever you are, but you will go no further.
These emitters have shields. Disable them with your tricord, then destroy the emitters.
Ah, she's giving instructions on what we need to do. But do we have to kill all the Klingons to clear the way? Or will more just keep spawning in? Looks like more will keep spawning in. Okay.
Time is your true enemy. I have plenty of it, but Jaula has but a few dregs remaining.
Excuse me while I use my tricorder. I'm a Starfleet officer. I've got to get some good scanning. Scanning is to a Starfleet officer what Ketracel White is to a Jemadar. If you don't get a good scan at least once a day, you're just not happy. There's a little pit here that you can sort of partly hide in to do your scanning. So you don't have to take the full force, I suppose. Those Tetrion mines.
This is where you fail. You will never get past me.
It took a while for that force field to come down.
You should have stayed in your own time, barbarian.
Rooted.
There is no place for you in my empire.
Delusional old fool! The only place for you is Greco. You will be there soon enough.
Initiate transport immediately.
Orbital strike straight into the Great Hall.
Block a car's personal transport.
Even though my ship's locked in battle in orbit, I assume. Was still able to get it to orbital strike.
First sign of peril, Captain. We need to prevent that.
Understood. I need his transporter. With that, I can block
We need a patrol like this on the ground.
transports. Scan the area he left. A few scans should provide
Somewhere you can go and really test out ground builds.
You still live? Time to do something about that.
Is that a car? Hey, a car. The floor is lava. Hey, a car. Have some Lucari. He's beaming out.
Scan his transporter signature.
He said the beam out words, I think. Did I get his signature? I know I scanned.
You are brave, and it is the brave ones who die.
Oh, he beamed over here. Little runabout. I'm stacking up abilities on him.
Not this time.
Quick, scan his transport.
Well done. Give me 2 more and I will shut that down.
2 more scans. Is that it?
There is still
It's a lot to keep up with.
Still your blood boils.
Where's he gone? Where's he gone? There he is. Come on, Targs. Another orbital strike.
Energize. Now!
Quick, scan his transporter signature.
2 scans done. 1 more.
One more scan. Where is he?
Though, is becoming annoying! Account to Tom! Emergency transport!
Quick, scan.
Got it. I have locked him out of his own transport. Send him screaming to Gretor, my lady!
I'm not a lady! Where is he?
I see fools remain while the house burns to ashes. Pathetic!
Floor is lava, have that.
What is this? What have you done?
Wait, fucked your transporter, dude. No more cheating for you. And he's gone. Glorious. Yeah, look at the baby crawling.
You cannot win. I will not allow it.
Oh, I like the coloured blood. Oh crap.
Never rule.
Chop his arm off. So he can't press the button.
Talk back.
Yeah! Guessed it.
Not to be.
They will never
Fekla, this one's for you. Is Garon coming back? Will he come back to life now?
I believe this belongs to you now.
I'm wondering if Garon's coming back. She can't accept it.
It is not my destiny. It belongs in your hand, as Chancellor.
But her time has passed.
Rech Klingon Wochtach Judge!
Am I sensing a little conversion of Star Trek Online towards the woke? Speak with Jaula. Get out the way, Klingons coming through. Smelly sods. No, speak with Lorel, not Jaula.
The sword of Kalesh. In my
It's
time,
Kalis, not Kalesh.
I believe it was a thing of legend, of myth. I will not dishonor this sacred weapon. Its legacy will not be tarnished by my hand. I swear it.
Of that I have no doubt, Chancellor, but remember who put you on that throne. Me.
May it be a reminder in the days to come, as we rebuild what was broken and replace what was lost. A reminder of all that is great within the Empire.
Reforging the Empire will be a challenge, but one worthy of Kalesh and all who dwell with him in Stovokor. Fortunately, we are Klingon. We live for such a challenge.
Couple away.
2 weeks have passed since the fall of Jimbo. Our wounds heal. The honored dead have joined their ancestors in Stovokor.
Is that Worf?
Order has returned to the Empire.
Hi!
Rebuilding what was broken or lost has begun.
It's fitting that Spock's here.
There is more to be done. But first, we will celebrate our hard-fought victory.
Crack open the blood wine. Am I actually on the first city now? Reminisce with your comrades. Speak with Lorel. Check up on Martok. Talk to Adepta. Speak with Captain Kargan. Catch up with Tarsev. Tarsev, he's the dope smoking Klingon from the monastery. So it's been 2 weeks. It's been great on Cronus, but I can't stand the smell anymore. So I'll go say goodbye to everyone.
Much has changed since my first time as Chancellor, and much has remained the same. I am already besieged with requests and calls for favor from many houses, great and small. Fortunately, I shall have the assistance of the latest torchbearer as we move forward and restore the Empire.
I'm just wondering, is that Worf?
Indeed. As other torchbearers before me, it will be my role to act as an advisor to the Chancellor. And, if necessary, to get my hands dirty where she cannot. It is my intention to serve her and the Empire to the best of my ability.
So we got a couple of lesbians in charge of the Klingon Empire now.
In my time here, we have been adversaries and allies. It has been a strange journey for us both. Without you, the Empire would have been lost. For your role in the conflict, you have my respect and my thanks.
Really? You respect me? I thought you didn't respect any men. That goes against pattern. You do know I'm white. Part of the patriarchy or whatever it is. How you doing, witch?
When I was living a hermit's life on Nimbus 3, I thought I had seen it all. On that, I was greatly mistaken. Civil war within the Empire, the return of Lorel, even a battle with giant cybernetic reptile.
Not to mention all of the premonitions of Akar's virus. No, hang on a minute, I'm reading that wrong. Permutations.
Yes, but in the end, he was too clever for his own good. Dealing with his tricks gave me insight on his computer security. With that knowledge, I was able to trap him on Kronos, where he was dealt with once and for all. Well done, by the way.
That was nothing. Martok, you should be Chancellor.
I, for one, do not recommend running from a wave of mycelial destruction, no matter what age you are. It is not a pleasant experience, I can assure you.
If you don't want to be Chancellor, perhaps it's time for Worf. And maybe you should have a good honourable death.
Indeed. Grethar holds a number of fools who thought they would be the end of me. There are two, in particular, I'm glad to be rid of on this day. Yes.
John Park and a car.
Pleased that their deaths led to Gowron's release from Grethor.
Really?
Now he resides with Kalis in Stovakor.
Ah.
And I have no doubt Theklar is glad to be rid of him. That wild-eyed schemer was probably well on his way to taking charge of the place when he was released.
I suspect he will keep Kalis on his toes from now on. Jesus, the old man's getting senile. Nothing to say, Worf? Well, I know you keep a diary. Kargan. Better outcome than the Iconian War, eh?
Despite a return to stability within the Empire, the Alliance must stand ready to provide assistance in the rebuilding effort here.
I'm loving the fighting. I agree the Alliance must not turn their... I'm having trouble reading it again. Their backs on Klingons.
We cannot afford another Gempok. The tragedy of Kithamer or worse could happen again. Especially if such a tyrant turned their eyes on the Federation or the Republic. Even the Dominion could be threatened by such a ruler.
I trust the Alliance leaders to find wisdom on this matter. They cannot afford not to. I'm a bit worried about the ending of the mission with the two women in charge. Although, it's very Discovery, I suppose. I mean, how can you complain without sounding sexist? It's a bit woke. But other than that, it's been a damn good couple of missions. The first mission was better for my character because he felt like he was involved in all the chat. I'm not keen on when my character just says continue all the time to further the dialogue. He needs to feel part of the story.
There are more like me among the liberated Alachi. Some prefer life within the mycelial network, but others would like to return to their former lives when the time is right.
E.T. phone home?
Not at this time. The Alliance has asked me to represent the liberated Alachi. As an ambassador, I will be able to forge a new future for my people, and to protect the sanctity of the mycelial network. Perhaps in the future, I will return to a life among the Romulan people. But for now, my place is with the Alachi.
Congratulations, I know what you would do is right. I think that's it. Still, I'd much rather have these two in an episode than have Stamets. But that's the new leaders of the Klingon Empire, I suppose. Now it's time to prove the mettle. So we got a zombie in charge. I think she should meet up with Captain Picard in his new android body, because it's similar. She's a clone, he's an android clone, she's a biological clone. They should meet up, they got a lot in common. A second chance at life. Yeah, what a shocker, eh? Kind of saw it coming, to be honest. But I think I can live with it. Depends how much further along that woke route things are gonna go. Because I've been seeing a lot of signs of it just lately. And if there's anything that turns people against a franchise, it's wokeness. But we'll see. I'm too well invested to turn against anything. Beam back to your ship.
The event has concluded. You may beam back to your ship at your leisure.
I did like the battles though. The battles were great.